let's see if we can't get this darn live stream on here. How in the heck are y'all? Welcome in to a brand new live stream. You know, how in the heck are y'all? Trying to get this live stream pulled up here. Doesn't want to seem like it's working. I don't know. But how in the heck are y'all? Welcome in. Takes a minute to first thing to go live. I've noticed the last little bit. There we go. She's live. How in the heck are y'all? Welcome in. 40-something seconds. There we go. 40-something seconds in the live stream. How in the heck are you? We just got done eating a little dinner. You know, figured we'd hop on the old live stream and see what's popping. See how many people join in. Trying to get that 500 subscribers tonight. I'd like to get it. Don't know if we will though. We got one person watching in the live stream. I think that's probably me. Figured as much. Got one person. How in the heck are y'all though? For real tonight? Tonight? Is that a word? Tonight? I don't know. I don't know. 2 people watching the live. How in the heck are you? Welcome to the live stream. Share the live, comment in the live stream, and you'll get a free GMC key. Not actually you won't, but you can dream about it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I figured excuse me. I figured that we will just hang out tonight as one of our, our usually that we do. Figured just hanging out just a little bit and see what's going on with the live stream tonight. Phone's charged up for a little bit. It's on like 40-something%. It's good enough to do about an hour and a half live stream, I figure. We'll live stream as long as we can, for sure. I was trying to have it charged up a little faster, but time got away from me because it's already 9:30 actually, so figured why not go ahead and do a live stream. My streams they've been dying off the last few days. Got 3 people in the live stream. They've been dying off the last little bit. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. I mean, I'm honest, I don't know why. But we're still trying to make content. That's the best thing we can do. We're still trying to get that 500 subscribers. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Comment and stream. The more you comment, the more the people get to see my live stream, the more the algorithm picks it up. Yeah. It's my charming personality. Yeah, that's why they've been leaving Diecast Dreams, formerly Functional Issues. I guess they keep leaving me. They keep leaving. They don't want to hang around old Southern Juju, you know? Well, I don't know. I used to do these live streams and they would like take off like first 5 minutes. I had like 80 people watching. 10's fine. I'm fine with 10. As long as they're commenting and liking the stream, 10 people commenting and liking is better than 80 people not commenting and liking, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Am I right in that? Probably so. I'm not sure. 8 people watching. Like I said, we're hanging out tonight. Give me 1 second. I had to cough. I didn't want to blow the darn eardrums out if you got a headphone on. I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Just hanging out. Just seeing what's popping. So. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to think that, but I mean, where I live down here in Mississippi, it's a little bit too hot to be having a darn fire. You know what I mean? I don't drink Bud Light. I can't stand it. But hey, if you like it, you should subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, you should subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get that 500 subs. So, I don't drink a whole lot, believe it or not. I guess some people think I do. I really don't. I really don't, honestly. So, but I don't argue with people if they want to, believe that I do. Hey, you're more than welcome to believe that. But hey, like I said, we're here tonight, just hanging out and seeing what's popping. We got 13 people in the live stream. How in the heck are you? How in the heck are y'all? Like I said, it's a little warm tonight. We got the old Caterpillar hat on, and we're gonna hang out on live for a little bit and see what's popping. See what y'all are all into. Because usually when I do these lives, they get a fair bit of views and get a fair bit of subs off of them. I don't know. I guess my algorithm ain't been doing so great the last little bit. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've been using I've literally had the same freaking title and everything for the last freaking month when I do these live streams because we're trying to get that 500. Change thumbnail. I do change thumbnail around. It's never the same thumbnail. Same style, but I guess it's a different thumbnail. So it's the Bud Light. Well, Jackass Dreams, don't say that. I mean, because you got to think with me, I've made shirts too. And I've made hats as well. I have a hat and a shirt. And one person has bought it. And of course, I made the Engine Light Garage one. He's going to get one. So technically two. I've sold 2 shirts. 2 whole shirts and no hats. And so don't feel necessarily all that bad. If I had the funding, I'd more than be happy to buy a shirt because, mullet on, wear my pit vipers. I don't own a pair of pit vipers because, quite frankly, I can't see without my glasses. So I'd rather have. I do have a pair of aviators though, but don't wear pit vipers. They're a little bit too big. I'm not a fan of them. To be honest with you. Quite honestly, I'm really not a fan of them. They just look kind of weird to me. People like them. If you like them, more power to you. No hate on them or anything. I guess they're cool. I guess in a way, but that just ain't for me. Off the test shirt for sure. Yeah. No, I wouldn't understand. But anyways, no Diecast Dreams. Yeah. Holler at me. I should be there to tune in. I should be there to tune in for the live stream. If I'm able to, I'll check it out for sure. If I had the funding, I'd buy one for sure, 100%. Nobody's bought mine. I mean, other than like 2 people. 2 people. I've sold 2 shirts, and I've no hats, and I've advertised them. I've put them in YouTube videos, and I put them in shorts, and not one person has bought them. Other than the 2 people that bought them at the beginning. But I have extras that I've made to take to car shows. Nobody bought them at a car show, which I've kind of to the point, I'm not going to lie to you, I've kind of to the point where I'm getting away from liking car shows. We've talked about this several times on this stream, where a lot of the times the YouTubers. By the way, I will tell you this, Diecast Dreams, while you're here, you don't have to, but while you're here, if you'd be so kind, if you haven't already, I don't have the link to show you, but if you go to my channel and scroll all the way down, it's in my friends used to subscribe thing, The Southern Show. And me and Engine Light Garage have started a podcast, and we're going to do I'd like to do a couple of little streams like this with the phone, just in case I'm not able to, but I got to have 50 subs. And so once I get that, we'll be kind of moving our live streaming over to there, and that'll be a podcast channel. We have an episode out already. I have an episode out already. But we got one in the works, me and Engine Light Garage. So if you'd be so kind to go drop that subscription, and it's called The Southern Show. It's actually on Spotify as well. If you listen on Spotify, I'm actually working on getting it put on some other platforms like Apple, iTunes, and a couple other things, a couple other podcasting services, because I know not everybody uses Spotify. I use it, so that's why it was the first thing I went through. But yeah, it's called The Southern Show. You can't miss. Like I said, if you can't find it, go to my channel, my profile, scroll all the way down. It should be all the way to the right, and it'll be The Southern Show. And you can just drop a subscription if you'd be so kind. You don't have to, but a lot of the live streams, once we get that 50 subscribers, we'll be moving over there. But I've been posting a couple shorts. Probably put one out tonight on there. Trying to get that 50 subscribers. That's the goal for that channel. It's just trying to get that 50 so we can live. I mean, I can live stream through StreamYard and stuff, but to kind of boost views, I want to do a couple little live streams like this where I get a couple viewers more than I would on StreamYard. 13 people in live stream. How the heck are you? Been live for 10 minutes. how in the heck are you? You know, how in the heck are you? Waiting on Engine Light Garage to get in here. Engine Light Garage is usually the guy who hops in here. He's like the first one in here. He's like, hey girl, he's not in here tonight. Don't know where he is. Hope he's all right though, for sure. I don't know where he's at. I don't know. Old Engine Light Garage. Y'all go subscribe to that man. Get him to 500. Get him to 500. Get him to 500 for sure. NC Matt, what's going on, partner? How in the heck are you? Like live stream. I like when people come in here and catch more than one live stream. I know there were some people like they were the coolest people. They hopped on a live stream one time. Now, you know, it's just how it is. You know, sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. It happens. But they're the coolest people in the world, and they went boom, and they just straight disappeared off the face of the earth, and never heard them again. Got 21 subs. Well, heck yeah, I'm at 448 right now. I'm trying to get over that 450 mark, dude. I need 2 subs tonight. I need 2 subscribers tonight. There's 12 of y'all watching. 2 of y'all could subscribe. You know, I'm just saying. You don't have to, but you could. It would help me out a lot if you did. You ain't got to, though. Like I said, we're here tonight just hanging out. You know, just chilling. Just hanging out. $14.50. Well, diecast. I've been doing YouTube since 2018. Actually, well, on this channel, I've been doing it since 2019, and I'm only at 448. So, take that with as you may. I guess that lets you know how bad my content must be, right? It is pretty bad. I mean, my content isn't the greatest. I won't sit here and be like, my content's great, you should subscribe. It's pretty bad. You know, a lot of the videos that I did were just me driving around. And those were terrible. I wouldn't even watch them. I don't watch them. But we're trying. You know, we're trying. 409 videos. I'm at like, pretty much like 160. Which quite frankly, I don't upload a lot, to be honest with you. I really don't. I upload. I was, now my old channel, I did it for a year. Hear me out, I did it for a year. A little over a year. And I had about 600-700 videos in a year. And you want to talk about someone who got burnt out on doing YouTube videos? That will burn you out. 700 videos in a year. That sucked. So with 4 years only having less than 200 videos, I'm actually kind of pleased with myself in a way. I'm surprised, believe it or not. Really surprised that I don't have more videos because, I don't know, which I guess it's kind of harder to make videos like this. I'm not going to, because you know, people, and you know, there are people who disagree with me. I'm not going to make videos that I don't want to watch. Okay? So, and I'm guilty of it. I've done it before. You can go back and watch my older videos. I've done videos that I would not sit and watch. That's just plain and simple. And not for the sheer fact of I don't like hearing my voice played back, or I don't like seeing myself played back on a video. That's its own self aside, but the content wise, what I'm doing, stuff like that, I don't want to do a video that's like that. I can't post. I could record it all day long, but I will not post it. And I've got a lot of projects to fix. I don't have my GoPro with me, so I don't think I'll be able to make a video. Might do a stream, maybe. I don't know. I've got we've got Eddie's 63 Ford step-side bed that he needs working on, and we brought a toolbox down here, so I'm not sure. We might do a little stream. I don't know. But I know we got 18 people and one like. 18 people and one person that's liked this whole stream. No subscribers. Haven't gained any subscribers. So that's the thing. I was talking to Engine Light Garage about this last night, or the other night. And I told him, I was like, dude, I said, I think I'm in a rut. And he was laughing at me because he didn't believe me. And I was like, yeah, dude. I said, listen. I said, I had like 340 subs. Okay. And I was sitting in this exact room. And I did a live stream. And from that day forward, I shot up in subscribers. I got about 130 subscribers in about 2 weeks. And for me, that's a lot. Because I've never gotten that many subscribers in that short amount of time. Well, and then it kind of eases off and it's going, but it's still like decent. Like I'm getting 15, 20 subs, 30 subs per live stream until I got to 448. And now I've done like 5 live streams, and just chilling, playing. Hey, it happens. Some people it hits like that. Some people, and it varies. And I'm more power to them. I'm not mad at them for that because it's just how the internet works. But there's some people you can say a word. I mean, you could literally just say something, and that's how you get famous. You make millions of dollars for one thing that you said. But then there's also some people that spend their whole life trying to make it, and they've made some of the best content, and they'll never get noticed. Just because it's algorithm. And then they lose. It's hard. It really is, because you lose a lot of hope in it. Really, it's hard to make videos. And that's how I was when I was doing gaming content years ago. Yeah, for sure. A long time ago when I did gaming content, I would make a video and it would get 2 views. I'd put my heart and soul at the best. I would edit the video to the best I could. I was using PlayStation to record and edit everything I had. And I was doing stuff with the PlayStation editing that wasn't even heard of. I was adding stuff. I was adding files through a flash drive. I mean, it was insane. Had my own intro, all for 2-3 views. When I got over 10 views on a video, I thought I was something else. And in 2019, early 2019, I was making videos one day, and I posted a video. And I got up and I just clicked. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. At the time, I didn't want to do YouTube at all. I couldn't stand to do YouTube. I didn't want to be a YouTuber anymore. I was like, it's done. I'm over with it. And I spent like 6-7 months, because this was in like January, February maybe. 6-7 months, I was done completely. And I went from there. In the very end of 2019, I made a channel. Called it Southern Juju, because that was my Xbox gamer tag. Because I'd switched over to Xbox, left PlayStation. My PlayStation account got hacked, so I left it. And then I hated their support, so it's never buy a PlayStation again. But besides the point, made an account, threw a video up. Somebody's heart, and thank you for the hearts, whatever those were. I don't know. Thank you for hearts, hundreds and stuff like that. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, so make a video. I'm walking around. Had this old school home video camera. You could hear the film. And I'm walking around, and I did the videos of my trucks and my Galaxy, my Jeep that I had at the time. But we're gonna get this stuff working, and then probably did make another video for like 6 months, I think, something like that. And then I did another video, and then another video, and then another video, and then I would take a break for like a year, 6 months, a year. And I'm like, we're back. And then, no, we're not back. And then we're back, and then we're not back. And I still have the problem with that. Like, I have content to make now. That's the ticket. I have the content to make it. But sometimes you just don't have the will to make the content. And it's easier for people. It's so easy for people to sit and say do it, but they're not the ones doing it. You know what I mean? They're not the ones doing it, because you have a lot of people. Not saying everybody, but a lot of people. They only have one project to work on. They have one car or 2 cars. I have around 7, and that's just vehicles. I got tractors and I got content. I mean, I have a lot of stuff that needs worked on. And a lot of the things that make it hard to do is because you don't know what to start with. You really don't, because you don't want to get stoked. You don't want to say, well, this is going to be small, and you start out with it, and then it turns into this whole big ordeal that you're never going to finish. Then everybody's mad at you because you didn't get to finish it, and they want it finished, And then you don't want to do something that's and then a lot of times I work on something and just not even film it because I just forget, Because it's so easy for me to, why would I, what color is my Ford Ranger? Don't own a Ford Ranger, actually.
I want F-150. Angel Light Garage has a Ford Ranger. I don't own a Ford Ranger. Cletus McFarland. Yeah, Cletus McFarland. I wish I was Cletus McFarland. No, I'm just playing. He's a cool dude. I've never met him or anything, but he's a cool guy. He's got some broad chicks. My mistake. No, Angel Light Garage has a Ranger. I got an F-150. F2, yeah, F-150. I don't have a Ranger, though. But you're fine, though. It's okay. But yeah, that's, I mean, and then I got rid of some cars. I had a 67 Galaxy. Got rid of that. I had a Jeep, 64 Kaiser Jeep. Got rid of that. I got a 51 Ford now that needs worked on. And I based my channel a lot off that red truck that I have because it's the easiest thing to work on. It's not the easiest thing to work on, but it's the simplest. You know what I mean? Like, it runs and drives great. 99 Bourbon. Well, I'm not a big GM guy. I have a GMC, but I'm not a big GM guy, I'd be honest with you. But they're not. I'm not talking bad about them. It's just not for me. They're just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of those body styles, and I think show me the cars. Well, I would, but it's dark right now. But I can tell you about them. I got you can go on my channel. I think I got some videos of that first video. You can see all the old cars that I had. That very first video that I made on my channel. If it wasn't dark, I'd show you. But currently, as of this stream, I have a not including my regular truck that I drive just daily. That's just a regular F-150. I've got my 96 Ford F-150 single cab short base Eddie Bauer edition. I've got the 11 GMC pickup truck. I've got an 06 and an 07 Mustang sitting right next to each other. I've got a 67 F-250. I've got a 51 Ford F-100. 2000 F-150 and a 70s model, mid-70s 5000 Ford tractor. And I had more, but of course got rid of those. And still have a lot, So, still have a lot to mess around with and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. But, it's about it. I can't complain though, right? I can't complain because, I'm blessed. I will say that I am pretty blessed to have what I have. Even the projects are not. I'm not saying that 51 of that 67 is like showroom fresh. Fresh off the lot, resto mod. No, it's not. It's rough. But hey, I'm blessed that I can have something like that because they're getting hard to find. Like 42, I'm not. I'm not 42. I'm 21 currently. So I guess that's another reason why I'm blessed is I'm so young and I'm able to fix these things. I'm able to be able to fix these things and I have time to enjoy them while I can, because the thing with the market nowadays, and I will say this, I don't care what anybody says, the market for vehicles is so out of hand these days, and it's just not just new cars aside, they're their own category, but classic cars. I mean, you'll look at a 90s model Ford truck, right? That's about some of them are 30 years old now, like between 90, the OBS era and those body styles, yeah. And you look at them, and it'll be like a 250,000 mile truck. Paint's chipping off because the paint was never good on those things. I'm not gonna lie, the paint wasn't. I mean, it's a pretty paint job. It's a real pretty. They made pretty colors. The paint job itself, the paint that they used wasn't the best holding up paint. After 30 years, the paint starts to fade. But other than that, the colors are pretty. If there's good paint and you know how to clean it good, it looks pretty good. My truck looks actually really good for a 30-year-old truck, but it's not worth $10K. I grew up around those trucks. I grew up around old trucks. Like, I've had people offer me like $8,000 for the red truck. I'm not going to get rid of it. It was my granddad's. I'm not selling it. But I've had people offer it. And I've had people offer money for that 67. I'm not getting rid of that either because, I'm the kind of guy that I can get rid of some things, but when you have something like that, you can't. I can't bring myself to get rid of it because it means so much to me, and plus, it's hard. It's possible that you may never get the chance to own one again. And I'm not. There's a lot of those bump side Fords around. There's a lot of them around, but the chances are getting slimmer and slimmer because people are buying them up and they're fixing them and they're making resto mods out of them, or the ones that are all original, they're sitting in some old guy's garage and they don't drive them. And I'm a big advocate for driving old cars, and I'll stand by this. I mean, I'll make people mad when I say this. Old cars should be driven. That's what they were made to do. I don't care if you have a really rare car, drive it. I've never in my life thought new vehicles maybe because they're different. I've never thought of an old car. I've never personally thought of any car as an investment. And that it's opinionated, you know. But if I see these cars, I watch the auctions, Barrett Jackson and was it Meekum auctions, and I see these Mustangs and Challengers and Chargers and Camaros and Road Runners and Torinos and stuff. These things have been sitting in a garage. They drive. They don't drive. They 2,000 mile original mile. They don't drive them. They sit in the garage. And I'm like, 50 subs. Well, thank you, Levi's Backyard. We sure appreciate you for tuning in. We got 50 more to go, so we're on the road. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I believe cars should be driven. Trucks should be driven. Cars should be driven. There's no reason in keeping something. There's no reason in buying something and keeping it in the garage. Because the way I see it is, say you buy a car. Okay, you buy a '68 Ford Torino, and you bought it brand new '68. It was the second one, or it was the second one on a Tuesday that was freaking blue that had a 428 with 4-speed. I don't know. But you spec it out how you want, whatever. And your plan is, I'm going to throw this thing in a garage and I'm going to just not drive it because it'll burn the value up. Okay, you spent what was a Torino? What was a '68 Torino going for back then? We'll say about probably less than $5,000. Okay, between 5 less than 5 around that area. Okay, which was a lot of money back then. Okay, you buy one today. I'm going to do the same thing that it's been doing for the last 50 years. I'm going to put it in the garage. Okay, well, you park it in your nice garage, and all of a sudden a tree falls on it. Boom. Crushed. You spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, sometimes even $80,000 for a car, and so get your crushed. You didn't get to enjoy it. What's the point of having a vehicle if you're not going to enjoy it? Now, some vehicles aren't meant to be enjoyed. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like nobody goes and buys a, Chrysler Dodge Caravan for a, enjoyment. I mean, it's a Dodge Caravan, right? But the people who buy like limited edition, I think the limited edition is tossed around a lot these days. I think that's kind of a hoax in a way because it's not really. It's the same car. Just put a badge on it and paint job. You know what I mean? Like it's me. I think this cars should be driven. They're made to do that. They're made to drive. If you bought a Shelby GT500, drive the mess out of it. You know what I mean? That's what they were made to do. They were made to be driven. Carroll Shelby didn't make cars to sit in a garage. That's the whole point. That's why he made cars, because they could be driven. And he's not the only one. I mean, but people, and it irritates me. That's one thing I've got. That's bringing up the theory about the car show thing. I've kind of gotten turned off of car shows because of that. Because like my red truck, I take it to car shows. It's got a nice paint job on it. I keep it clean. I keep it vacuumed. I keep it as pretty as I can for a 30-year-old truck, right? But I still drive it. I drive it like a truck. Now there's some people who don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Yukon, which I don't. Which, yeah, then you can blame that on a bunch of other things. Vehicles having more than they should, believe it or not. I mean, vehicles now are houses, essentially. Used to, a base model work truck now is power, air conditioned, Bluetooth, touchscreen, power windows, power steering, back then, shoot, up until, people don't know this, up until 2008, Ford, it was optional to get air conditioning in trucks. You could actually order a vehicle, up until '08, you could actually order a Ford pickup truck without air conditioning in it. And that's a fact. You can look that up until 2008. You can order a truck. And then I think, not the current CEO, but the last one that they had, he made it for a little bit that you could order a pickup truck without a radio in it. You can get a factory radio delete up, and this was like in 14, 15, 16. You can get a truck with a factory radio delete in it. But I know for a fact that up until '08, at least Super Duties, up until '08, you could get a Ford pickup without air conditioning in it. You can take it out, and I don't know why. When it just comes standard with air conditioning, but you could order it, special order with the air removed to save a little cash, I guess. Which I thought was pretty cool. It's kind of a quirky thing, but it's true. But like I said, who am I, right? I'm just a guy. I have old trucks. When I get my '67 fixed, it's going to be driven. Now, maybe not every day. I'm not going to drive it every single day. No 5-speed and Jim. Yeah. I had a 2000. My first truck ever was a 2000 Ford F-150, rubber floor mat, bench seat, had a cassette player in it. Roll down windows, 5-speed 4-wheel drive. XL's base model. It was base models. You can get 6-cylinder. Had 4-wheel drive. It was 6-cylinder. It had, like I said, hand crank windows. And that truck, you couldn't tell me nothing in that truck. I drove mess out that 5-speed. You couldn't tell me nothing in that old pickup truck. I thought I was something else. Going back and forth to high school and that thing. I love that old truck. Still got it to this day. It's a nice truck. Still a good truck. But I went from that to my 12, and my 12 is base. It's not base, a Lariat, but darn, it's compared to some trucks, it's pretty bare bones. It's got leather seats and everything. To me, it's not bare bones, but to some people it would be, because some people have the freaking goddamn plasma screen, well, not a plasma screen, but a freaking touchscreen TV in their goddamn pickup truck console. Roll up windows is not an option. Up until, I will tell you this, Ford, not to say that they're better or anything, but Ford, you could actually still order up until 24, if I'm not, up until at least 24. I know 21, 23, you could special order an F-150 with hand crank windows. You still could, because I worked in a tire shop and I changed tires, and a company truck, the light company, they had to get the tire, get the tires rotated or changed, something like that. They put mud grips on it. They come in and put mud grips because they went off roads, 4-wheel drive pickup. And we got to open the door to check see how much, because they're new. It was the new trucks when they first come out, so we didn't know if the tire was going to be, the air PSI in the tires was different, because they're all different rated on the package that they have. Don't ask me, just how they are. So open the door, and this thing has hand crank windows in it, and it's an extended cab. It's 2122 F-150, and it had hand crank windows. Now they don't make stick shifts but up at least, now they might still do it in 24, but up until 23 at least, you could still special order a F-150 with hand crank windows. And I thought that was really cool. I really, truly thought that was really cool. It's quirky. It's quirky. I would probably buy one with it just for the aesthetic that has hand crank windows. I like to tell people that I have hand crank windows. Of course, like I said, I'm not a big GM guy. I don't really follow with the GM stuff because I'm just not into them. I have that GMC out back. I just don't really. I'm not really into GM product. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not something that I'm go crazy over. They've made some cool stuff. I'm not saying I hate them. Hand crank windows, yeah. But I will say this. What was funny is now, keep in mind, this is a 30-year-old truck. It's 96, so whatever, 28, 29, I'm pretty much 30 years. We're around a 30-year truck. Because the same body style. My red 96 Ford, it's a 5-speed. It's the same cab, short wheelbase 5-speed. It's dual tank truck. It has a stick shift in it, but it has cruise control. It's a cruise control stick shift with power windows, and that's something pretty cool. That's something that's really cool, and it all still works. The cruise control still works. Power windows still work. It's a cruise control. It's a really comfortable truck. It's a really comfortable truck. I mean, it rides like a 30-year-old truck, but it right for a 30-year-old truck, it rides pretty darn good. I will say that. Handles pretty nice too. I don't care. The I-beams ain't the best handling things in the world, but it's all tight. You know what I mean? It's still all there. Hasn't fell out the bottom. You know what I mean? GM for 10 years. That's like I said. I got this 11 out back, and I'm not against Chevy, GMC. I'm not. People like them. Decent vehicles, decent trucks. I don't like the body styling of them. I've never been a fan of the body styling of them. I've never liked the body styling of them. I've never. They're too boxy for me, and a lot of people are like, well, Ford maybe. But I don't like a brick nose Ford either, because a brick nose Ford is just a box. I mean, I don't like a box. I like something with a little design to it, and that's no matter whether it's Dodge, Chevrolet, or Ford. I don't like them. And I think another reason, like the square body Chevys, I don't like them for one reason. Not to say it's a bad truck. They had good engines in them, good transmissions, and there was some pulling trucks, and they don't look half bad. But I don't like them because everybody else likes them, and they're not. I'm not gonna say they're overrated, but they're kind of overrated. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool truck, but god dang, it's not the greatest truck man ever made. Like, I'm not sitting there saying a Ford truck is great, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to nitpick, but I'm saying there's people online on the internet that truly believe that it's the god. I mean, it's a good truck. I'm not saying it's not, but then everyone's like, you don't have a square, then don't talk to me. Like, okay, I'm good. And I'm like, give me a like a bump side Ford with a straight 6 and a 4-speed, and that's exactly what I have sitting out there in the yard. Is a bump side Ford F-250 with a 300 straight 6 and a granny 4-speed sitting in it. That's all you need. And that truck right there is a beautiful truck. And now the body lines are what make it beautiful, not the rough patina paint job. But give me something like that. And that's my dream. I have my dream truck, and that's what makes me happy. That's why I said that I'm blessed, because I have, my dream trucks. I wanted a bump side. I have a bump side. I wanted an OBS. I have an OBS on a pretty darn clean one at that. I'm not saying it's worth $10,000, but it's for what it is. It's clean. And they're both 306 trucks, both manual. One's a 5-speed, one's a 4-speed. They're both 2-wheel drive. One has dual tanks. One's a single tank right behind the seat. But hey, they're great trucks, and I love them. They're not made to go fast, but they're cruisers, and they do turn heads. I will say that, because every time I go somewhere, it turns heads. James Bay says, "Hey, brother, how's your day today, brother? About to go get my F-150, go to the gas station, get some beef jerky, get." Well, all right, brother. I can't complain. My day's been going pretty good. I figured we'd hop on live stream real quick and talk. Hop on that old F-150, go get you some jerky and some gas. Heck yeah. No jerky and gas. How the heck are you? Look, live stream. I'm just playing. But no, I think that I don't know. I just talk, right? I don't know anything. There's somebody in the world, probably in this live stream, that could tell me better and prove me wrong about everything I said. And they probably, I don't care. It's just how I feel about things. It's just how I feel. And I do a lot of Ford stuff, and a lot of people are like, well, you just like Fords. It's not. I do like Fords, but darn, it's all I have, right? It's what I got to work on. So, subscribe and like and share the channel so I can get more subscribers. Because if we get subscribers, then it makes me want to. And you tell me you want to see more content, then we'll invest into making more on something else. Like, you want to see a Chevy, then we'll do a Chevrolet. If you want to see a freaking Dodge, but there's a lot of people who talk, but there's nobody that you got to support the channel. If you want to see something, don't just hate on the channel and run away. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't show me anything. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. If you don't, I mean, you ain't gotta subscribe, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it or anything, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean. I don't know. 22 people watch live stream. Well, I figured it wouldn't be that big tonight. I don't know. Like I said, it's weird because the streams I've been doing, they've been popping off. Cardboard said, "Brother, how you doing, brother? Do you see me?" Not yet. I'm still waiting on the I got to get the 500 and got to get the watch hours, obviously, to get the membership. So that's one thing that I've been working on. So he said, "Hell yeah, brother. Soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. 85 hours a day on my job." But anyways, no, I wish I did sell membership. I would like to. I just got, obviously, I've got to get that. And I could do a Patreon, I guess. But I feel like last time I did a Patreon years ago, and everybody made fun of me for it. They're like, nobody's going to spend money for that. I'm like, okay, cool. I just took it down. I kind of feel the same thing. I kind of feel the same way with my membership now, and it's optional. I don't want people to pay money to watch me because I'm just not that great. But hey, let me see what this message says. Yeah, what in the world? Allergens. I'll show that one. That was pretty funny. Allergens, brother. Allergens. But anyway. But I don't know. I feel like I get the 500. We got 50 more to go, though. So if you want to subscribe and share the channel, if you feel like subscribing or feel like telling 50 people to subscribe real quick, that would be great. You don't have to, though, but that would be amazing. I would love that. 500 subscribers, and I just gotta get the watch hours. That's my next goal is the watch hours, obviously. And I've got a little bit of a ways to go. We're like 400 watch hours. I got to get 3,000. That's a long way to go. But I'm thinking about one day just doing a live stream and just having the camera rolling, just constantly rolling, just constant. I don't know what I'm gonna do that day, but I figured there's one day we're just gonna do a 7-hour live stream and just get a bunch of watchers. I don't know. Do I know? I don't know. Do you guys know? I don't know. But I know we got 25 people in this live stream. How in the heck are you? All right, how in the heck are you? If you like the content, subscribe and like the channel. 2 kids, there's 3. Oh, I appreciate you. I sure, like I said, we got to get there. We're close to getting that 500. We got. Well, I think. What was his name? Who was in here earlier that told me we had 50 more to go? Was it freaking Levi's Backyard Performance? So we got 50 subs to go, and that was a little bit ago. I don't know how many subs we got right now, but I'd like to know. I'd like to get 50. What's my phone looking at? My phone is currently at 31%. We're good. Real quick, making sure it's okay. There we go. But we got 16 people in the live stream, and you ain't gotta subscribe, you ain't gotta like or nothing like that, but it would help, and share it with people. Share the stream, comment the stream. The more people who comment, the more the chat picks it up. 452. Well, shoot, yeah, Rich G3. Heck yeah, bro. So what is that? 48, 47? We got to go. 450, 49, 49, 48, something like that. That's the plan. We got actually one lined up, a 67 F250, and it's rough. You want to talk about old? It's old, and then behind that I got a 51 Ford F100. But obviously it's currently, 10, 11 at night, and I didn't bring my camera with me. I got my phone. I just didn't bring my camera recording equipment, my big YouTuber equipment. Ooh. But I will say this, we might go live tomorrow because I've been talking with a guy, and I didn't bring my camera stuff, but I can always live stream. It's no big deal to live stream. We're doing a little work on his truck, and it's a 63 F100 step-side bed. Pretty cool little rig. We've been working on it for a long time, and we're getting close. But we took a long break from. We might start working on it again. But you guys might see a little live stream down there, you know what I'm talking about. So go check it out, live stream more. But we're going to be live streaming a little bit longer, so y'all be tuned in for that, stuff like that. If that'll do anything. You got 1,000. Well, look, you ain't, I promise you, I probably won't even accept $1,000. No offense to you. But I appreciate it. I would love to have $1,000 to work on my truck, but I probably wouldn't even accept it, to be honest with you, just because of how I am, who, the person that I am. It's not that much needs running. I need a distributor, not including bodywork. Okay, bodywork aside. Yeah, I'm offended. Bodywork aside, I need a distributor. Need some wires to run to the starting solenoid, and that's about it. New battery cables. And some of them probably would crank right up and run. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, we're down to 12 people on live stream. I figured we wouldn't make doing the stream very long. Where would $1,000 get you? $1,000 would probably fix the whole darn truck. I guarantee you. I'm not even lying to you. Like, I ain't saying I want $1,000. Like, please don't send me $1,000. Like, dead serious. But I guarantee, hypothetically speaking, if I won the lottery and had $1,000 to spend, right? I guarantee I could fix that truck and put a paint job on that truck for $1,000. I got an engine. I could put a whole new engine in that truck. I could rebuild my engine. I got a 460 big block put in there. I can do that. I know how to do stuff cheap. I can do stuff cheap. I can trade. But again, I'm not asking for $1,000. I'm not asking for $1. I'm perfect. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if I was to win the lottery, or hypothetically I have $100,000 to spend, I guarantee I could fix that whole truck and be at least a 20-footer for $1,000. I put a paint job on everything and paint like I want to, put brand new tires on it. Yeah, I'm 100%. The tires would cost more, boom. Does a man spend money to make money? Yeah, but I don't like taking money from folks. I don't like getting money from folks. I really don't, and that's just like even small things. Like I said, I'm not going to ask for $1,000. Now, I will tell you this: if you subscribe, okay, just hear me out. If you subscribe, and help me get some watch hours, then, like I was talking with NC Matt right there earlier, I'm getting channel members thing going in a little bit. As soon as I get the watch hours, as soon as I get 500 subs. If you help me do that, that would be more. That's worth more to me than $1,000. And I'll have channel memberships. That way, people can spend money into that. You know what I mean? Like some people can do that. People can help me out by that, if that makes sense. I would rather somebody join by the channel members as opposed to just sending me just money random, because you know what I mean. But like I said, I got to get 500 subscribers and I got to get watch hours. Watch hours is what we really need. The subscribers I can get. The watch hours are what I truly need. And I need a bunch of watch hours. I need a lot of watch hours. I need I think we're let's say 460 watch hours. I need to get 3,000. Give away little things. That's one thing I was talking about. Okay. So the next stream. Okay. I got some people in here. Okay. What should I give away? I don't. Before you say anything, don't say a car. Don't say a truck. I can't afford that right now. Obviously, I just can't. But it's something small, maybe a gift card or something like that. What could I give away? Like, what is something that you guys would want in a giveaway? You know what I mean? Something reasonable. And I throw in some merch with it. I would throw in some merch with it for free. I mean, that's just I would cover that and then get something else. I'm not just gonna give you a shirt. Toolkit, I think we could work with that. Actually, now that you say that, a quarter motor oil, yeah, I think we could probably work something out with a toolkit because I have a sponsor, and I think we could work something out with that. I'm dead serious. I'm 100% dead serious. I'm gonna look into it. A toolkit. So we got toolkit. I was thinking maybe if I couldn't do that, like if I couldn't get something physical, maybe a gift card. of like your choice of like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whatever. Because a lot of people who watch my channel they work on cars, so something. I ain't saying whether you like O'Reilly's or not, but because I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not. I'm obviously I buy most of my stuff from O'Reilly's, but I'm not privy to either one. I can buy whichever you choose. If you win the competition, it'll be like a gift card or whatever of your choice to of whatever. Whether it's O'Reilly's or AutoZone or Advanced Auto, whatever you buy, wherever you get your stuff from, they have gift cards there. I don't know, but something like that, something small. I think I was always thinking about doing that. I've always wanted to do that, and I have something that we could give away. Actually, I've only used it like twice. Well, I think about it. We got two kits on the list. Two kits on the list. Gift cards on the list. Gift cards on the list. Gear wrench. I put it on the list. Something relatively small. Like I don't want to be like $5. Obviously, I don't want to just. I mean, because what'll $5 do for somebody nowadays, really? But like nothing like that's going to break the bank. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I think that would be. I think that would be pretty cool. I think the next stream we're just going to title it giveaway stream, and I'll guarantee I'll get 100,000. Everybody's going to drink because everybody wants free. Everybody likes free stuff. You know. And I think this won't be one of those things like giveaway, but RC cars. Yeah, I used to think RC cars wouldn't break the bank, but if you've seen some of the RC cars nowadays, good God! I mean, you could some of you. I mean, I could literally go buy a real car for some of the prices of the RC cars. But if you're just now joining the stream, we're thinking about what are some giveaway items that are realistic. Not a car, not $1 million, not a freaking round trip flight to Paris or whatever. Something reasonable, something realistic. Gift card, tool set, something like that. And I'll throw in some merch with a hat or a shirt, whichever one you prefer, and we'll do that. I think whatever it is, I'll throw in a hat and a shirt, or a hat or a shirt, whichever you prefer, of your choice. I'll make the hats or make the shirts, and we'll figure it out. Do a giveaway. Don't forget the likes. Got 10 RC cars. NC Matt, are you sending me an RC car? No, I'm just playing. He's sending me an RC car for the giveaway. Everybody go like, comment, and subscribe right now. We're giving away an RC car 5. No, I'm just playing. But I have thought about a giveaway. Me and Engine Light Garage have talked about this. I have genuinely thought about a giveaway. And people would like it, and I think it would be something good. I think it has something to actually start planning out for sure, 100%. Like dead serious, 100%. But yeah, I don't know. Something, I don't know. 16 people watching live stream, 5 likes. We're currently trying to get 500 subs, and we're trying to get watch hours. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Don't know how many subscribers we got right now, but subscribe to the channel and watch and share it, because the more people watch it, the more watch hours I get, and the closer we get to having channel members. I'm gonna go and get something to drink real quick, and I'll be right back. So just hang out, and I'll be right back. All right, I have returned, Mr. Randu 55. Yeah, I had to go get a drink and turn the bathroom. My bad, sorry. Took so long. My bad. Had to get this nice. People, every time I drink a red soda cup, they're like, "Brother, what do you got in that cup? God bless, had to lay her down, boy." And I'm like, "That's a Sprite." You know, they're like, "No, it ain't. You got the liquor. It's a Sprite." I mean, I don't drink a lot. I really don't drink at all, hardly. I just don't. But you tell people that and they don't believe you. But then it's like, used to, when I was in school, when you told people, like, I drink, they were like, no, you don't. You don't drink. But I'm physically telling people I don't drink. And they're like, yeah, you do. I know you can get your little taste now and then. Like once at Christmas, I guess, maybe. So, like, a sip. 6 people liking the live stream. Got 19 people watching this goddamn live stream. Y'all go subscribe. I'm sorry it took so long. Y'all go hit that subscribe button. Y'all go hit that like button. Y'all boys get me to 500 subbies. And I'll do a little jig for you. You know what I mean? Boy. I think these things are fun. I like hanging out with you guys. Even if they are like a little smaller like they have been being. I think I'm going to change the title. But I am serious about the giveaway. I think we're going to do a giveaway. I just don't know what yet, so bear with me. But I have some ideas in mind. I do have a couple ideas swirling in my head now that you've mentioned something about a tool set. I do have something. I got something in the works. So, yeah. And also, thank you, NC Matt, for keeping the chat alive. It does mean a lot to me that I have people commenting and stuff while I'm gone. It does mean a lot to me. I do appreciate that. Try not to let the chat die, and I really do. I thank you for that. That means a lot to me. Oh, wait. But yeah, we're just hanging out tonight. An hour. We've been alive for an hour. And Engine Light Garage has not joined in the stream. If anybody knows how to get in contact with Engine Light Garage, share this stream to him real quick. Actually, I'm scared. If I share it, will it? Hold on. If my stream goes, there we go. Small is good. Oh yeah, I like talk too. Sorry for streaming it for a second. I am so sorry about that. I shared the stream with the group chat of mine. I figured they would hop in here. I don't know. But if I tell you what, if y'all are watching, y'all need to go over to Platinum Giggles channel and tell this man he needs to come over to my yard and get this transmission out of my car. Do I have any RC cars? I wish I did. NC Matt says he's going to send me some RC cars. He said he's going to send an RC car if you give. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. He's not. I don't want him to do that. You ain't got. I don't want you to send me anything. I was just playing, but I don't have any. I do have RC cars. They just don't run. I have a few of the General Lee RC cars, believe it or not, and I have one that shoots BBs. Not a General Lee that shoots BBs, but I have an RC. It's like Humvee and has a cannon on the top of it. It shoots airsoft pellets. That's really cool. That one still works. The General Lees do not work because I jumped them into a pool. Because I was like 5 and I didn't realize that, once RC cars went into the water, they were no longer useful. But that's just me. I'm sorry. Okay, RC enthusiast. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a bug in my Sprite. He wasn't in the Sprite. He was on the side of the Sprite. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but we got 12 people watching the live stream. Hobby grade is the way to go. Yeah, I've never. RC was never one of the things I really was big in. I wanted to be. Trust me, I wanted a lot of RC cars. It's just I never was able to get any. I had a lot of Hot Wheels when I was growing up. I had Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, and I had a lot of those. I just didn't have a lot of RC cars. I couldn't. That was like the next step up. That was like, if you were, when I was like little, that was like, you were really good, you might get an RC car. But it was always the same. I had like 3 General Lees that were the same in General Lee. And I wish, with the way things are now, the way the world is now, I really wish I still have them, but I really wish I would have kept them in their good state and not jumped them in a pool. I mean, because I'm talking about I had a ray, I jumped some sons in the pool. I had a little horn that came with it, and you pressed the little button and it went, no. really cool. It was really fun. I had Daisy's Jeep too. Did the same way. Jumped in the pool. Was 30. Yeah. I was like 2 when I got my first RC car. But I'm not saying they're like for kids. They're for anybody. If you like them, they're, you know, the Rubicon Trail. Yeah, I've heard of the Rubicon Trail actually. If I'm not mistaken, is that the trail? I know it's a Rubicon Trail, but is that not the trail that they take the Jeeps out that they test when they make a new Jeep? That's why they put the trail rated badge on the side of it. I might be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, is that not the one? That's why the Jeeps had the trail rated badge. Not they don't take every single Jeep on the trail, but like they make a new Jeep and they take it on that specific trail, and that's what gets the trail rated badge. That model of Jeep. I'm not saying they take every single goddamn Jeep Wrangler down the darn track or down the thing, but I've heard of that. I have actually heard of that. My dad he works for a Dodge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership, and I kind of learned a lot of Mopar, Chrysler Stellantis information, and that was one of the things we used to talk about was when the 4xe came out. The Lake Street Jeep, they had one of them there, and it was trail rated, and I was asking him about that. That's when he was telling me about that. I will say one thing that I like. I'm not a Dodge guy. Well, I like older Jeeps. Not a big fan of new Jeeps. But I will say the new Jeep Grand Wagoneers, they're expensive. I'm not saying that they aren't expensive, but they are really cool. There's a Wagoneer and there's a Grand Wagoneer. There's 2 of them. And the Wagoneer has a 5.7 Hemi, and the Grand Wagoneer has a 6.4 in it. Or 6.2. 6.2 or 6.4. I think it's 6.4. But the Grand Wagoneer the Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer is a really cool vehicle. It's something that I've never seen before, and it's a new. It sent me for a trip because it was weird to me that the dashboard on the passenger side is an infotainment system, so you can look at maps, you can change radio, and the thing about it, what's cool about it, is the driver can't see what you're looking at. Dead serious. It's the way it's designed is so it's not to cause glare into the driver's eyes. So when you're sitting in the driver's seat, you cannot see a single thing what he's seeing over there. Those were pretty cool. Now, I'm not a big Jeep guy, but I do like an old school Grand Wagoneer. Those are really cool. I do like those. Yeah, but who am I? How many subs do we got? Did anybody want to do a sub check for me, if you don't mind? I need to get my Nightbot set up so I can just hit sub and it'll tell me my sub count. But if anybody do a sub check for me, if that'd be so kind. If I do it, it pauses the stream. 453. Woo, boy! Finally hit that 450 mark, boy. I tell you what, we down there in the old bar. I tell you what, we down in the old bar down there. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm driving that old Dodge 1500 Ram Cummins. We was down there driving. I took him down there to the car show. Daggone boy down there with a Ford pickup truck. His name was Southern Juju. He was down there drinking a little Mountain Dew. My old lady was 453. Good Lord. I was not expecting that. I was 453. Heck yeah. The Galaxy Edit. There's a Galaxy Edit. Did I miss the Galaxy? Did you tag me in the Galaxy Edit? That's what I'm saying. Did you tag me in the Galaxy Edit? I don't know. Was I don't know, because sometimes, you might have did. Sometimes my YouTube messes up and people have tagged me before. And it's funny because Engine Light Garage has tagged me, and he just subbed. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, the reason why I asked, because Engine Light Garage, he has tagged me and stuff before, and it was 2 weeks. I've watched this video and everything, and it'll be 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden I get a notification, and it'll be Engine Light Garage, and I'll think he's done posting a video. Good morning from Russia, Masters. Well, how in the heck are you? We got folks coming from all over. How in the heck are you? We're just a little old YouTube channel, working on cars, stuff like that. But good morning. It's nighttime here. But good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in to the live stream. If you feel inclined to, you can subscribe, but you ain't got to. You my friend. Hey, hey, I get along with as many people as I can. I try to, at least. Try to. I don't see no point in arguing with people. You know what I mean? I don't see no point in not at least trying to get along with somebody. You know what I mean? 24 people up in this live stream. 24 goddamn people in this live stream, boy. I'll check it out for sure, Mr. Random Day. We'll check it out as soon as the stream ends. Actually, I want to go check it out for sure. I'm actually curious. I'm actually really curious. 24 people in this live stream. How the heck are you? You doing all right, folks? You doing all right, folks? How the heck are you? We're working on it. We're getting that sub count. I'm trying to get to 500. I'd like to. We got 22 people. Y'all should just subscribe. Yeah. You ain't got to, but just smack that subscribe button and make it lit. You know what I mean? Like, make it legit, bro. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Put a mustard on my biscuits. Mm-hmm. Some people call it a sling blade. I call it cottage blade. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what's wrong with it. I feel like, go to Russia, but it's too cold. I've never even thought about going to Russia, to be honest with you. Something I never thought about. Do I like Jeep Comanches? I actually do. I think the Jeep Comanche is actually a really cool little truck. They're really cool. I like them. They're different. Especially one with a 5-speed or 4-speed even. They're quirky little trucks, and I do like them. They're really cool. They're different. Like I said, they are different. And essentially, it's like a Cherokee, but a truck, and it's really cool. If you get one with a straight 6, it's pretty good. All right, Mr. Randu, appreciate you for tuning in. They are really cool, though. I never owned one, but I do like them, though. I have seen a few of them, and I do like them. They're weird. Like I said, you don't see a lot of them around here, at least, and they're pretty quirky. I do like them. I like stuff that not a lot of people see. You know what I mean? And when that's Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Jeep, I like them all. I like stuff like a Chevy Corvair. An 88 long bed 4 liter. Is it automatic? Or is it a 4-wheel drive? Or is it automatic or is it 4-wheel drive? Is it automatic or is it like a 4-speed, 5-speed? Because if it's a 4-speed or 5-speed, that's really cool. But it just being a 4 liter is really cool. I like a 4. The 4 liter was really, in my opinion, if I was to pick an inline 6 that was not a 300, it would be a 4 liter. Like if it was a non-Ford inline 6, it'd be a 4 liter Jeep AMC Jeep motor. It's a really cool, really nice motor, really strong motor. And I don't know, you might not have this problem. My buddy has a Jeep, and a lot of them yeah, for sure. My buddy has a Jeep. Have you ever had like issues with it running hot? Like not boiling hot, but have you ever had like any kind of being warm? Right, and I don't know because my 300 inline 6s just run warm. I don't know why, and you might not have these issues, but I'm not. And again, I'm not saying it's sitting here like 250 boiling over. I'm not saying that at all, but like, if you're sitting on a nice warm day, it gets a little warm. Is what I'm saying. Corvairs are cool. I do like my buddy William charged through them up, or go check him out. He actually just got a Corvair. I was actually in that video that we went to pick that thing up. It's a really cool little thing. Go check it out for sure. He's a really cool dude. William's a really cool dude. 100% manual swap. Now, I would be behind a manual swap. Manual swap the world, man, for sure. I think everything should be a manual swap. I don't like automatics. I really don't. Now, people like automatics because for the for the fact it's an automatic. But I just it's just nothing feels like a manual, and I'm not one of those guys who be like, oh, it's a manual, it'll beat anything. I just like a feel of a manual. High idle issues. Put a 180 in it. Well, I have a 180 in my 300, and my buddy has a 180 in his Jeep. And again, it gets a little hot here. It's south, but the only one that I will tell you that does not run hot is my 67, and the reason why is because it still has the original 390 radiator. I'm talking about this thing's a big radiator. That thing has no time to get hot. The radiator is so massive. So, I think that's why I've never had issues with that running hot or even getting warm. It don't even get warm. I mean, that thing does not even it's cold. It's like, it stayed like it's like 140. Like it's 140, 150. I think it hit 160 one time. Like I'm not even lying. It stays cold. And it's a straight 6. And plus, the new Ford with 10 speed. Oh, dude, 100% the 10R80. My 12 is it's the 5.0 first gen 5.0 with the 6R80. So same transmission, just 6 speed instead of a 10 speed. The 10 speed, my dad bought a 5.0 with a 10 speed 21, 22 model, and that thing is, it's incredible. It's incredible. The 5.0 trucks with 10 speeds are insane, and I don't care what you say. You can like a Ford, Chevy, Dodge. I don't, but you got to give respect where it's due. And those trucks are light. They're super light. I mean, they're really light, but they don't do. I mean, they're cold. They're just nice. Aluminum bottom. I mean, they're tin cans, but they're nice. They look pretty. Aluminum, and they're fast. And they pull too. They'll get up to speed, no problem. I mean, they're just down. I've ridden one, and it's just like down. I mean, this is it shifting, just down. It just gets on up to 10. And if you that's just cruising. But if you pull the cold to it, it'll take its time and go up there, and it'll do. It's quick. I will say that. I think it's quick. It's quick. 14 people, 7 likes, boy. 7 likes. 7 likes. How the heck are you, Mr. Marshall? Lightweight too, yeah. That all aluminum body, it makes it super light, and they're not too much heavier than a Mustang, believe it or not. They're not that much heavier than a Mustang. Then they are heavy. It's a truck, but they handle pretty decent, and they're 4-wheel drive. And and when they're spinning, you got that much horsepower, all 4 wheels, and it's decent. And it's not heavy compared to like a Ram or a Chevy. You can't beat it. I mean, they're super fast, and there's cars that will beat them, but your average. I mean, the average every day for the. If they had a promotion at this dealership one time, it was like $50,000, $56,000. No, yeah, it was $56,000, $56,000, and this was fresh out the door. Fresh out the gate, bing, bada, boom. Dealership, they were putting superchargers and tuning them from factory. Well, it was the dealership doing it, obviously, as most do. $56,000. You can get 750 horsepower, and people are like, "Well, I'm not paying 50." I mean, you pay 56,000 for a brand new Mustang with 400 horsepower. You know what I mean? So why not buy a truck that's relatively lightweight, that's spinning all 4 tires with 750 horsepower, supercharged, tuned up? I mean, that's you can take it out the street and go racing with it. Dead serious. Sure, it had a break-in period. I'm sure it probably had the break-in period and stuff like that. They probably were like driving 1,000, 500,000 miles to break it in. I'm sure, But other than that, it was straight out the gate race truck. What city do we have in here? What cities do we got in here, boy? What we got up in here, boy? We got Caterpillar in here. We got John Deere. We don't want no John Deere here, boy. You hear me? I see people on TikTok be wearing their hat like this. Hold on. Take my glasses off. They're wearing their hat like this so you can't see their eyes. And they'll be like, "Yeah, that's my voice right here, boy." And I'm like, come on now. I can't even see without my glasses. Y'all need to go on somewhere. But they be having their hats on like this, talking about, "Yeah, it's my voice right here." I'm talking about, that's cringe. You're talking about some cringe. That's cringe. I'm sorry. Now, I ain't saying I'm not cringe. I'm cringe. I suck at being content creator, but god dang, man, really? I don't know. But we've been live for an hour and 18 minutes. And what time is it now? It's 10:45. I think I might call it a night. To be honest with you. Unfortunately so. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. And we might go live tomorrow. Maybe during the day. Not sure. Maybe. I don't know. But hey, if we do go live, stay tuned for that. And I've been live for a little bit. Like I said, we did a little bit of views. I think I might change the title of the stream. Get some better, different tags. Maybe. I don't know. Where are my eyebrows? Oh, they're my eyebrows. I was like, where'd they go? They just disappeared, but they're in my hair. I don't know. But anyways, catch y'all later. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us for a little bit. Thank you, NC Matt, for hanging out with us the time you did and keeping the stream going when we were gone. I really do appreciate that. Much obliged to you, sir. And we will catch all of you guys later. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for the next live stream and next video, next short. We're trying to get that 500, trying to get those watch hours. So, bing, bada boom. Catch you guys later. Peace.